Hey guys, not clickbait, Prismatic Evolutions, Umbreon is selling more than the Evolving Skies Umbreon. Um, Look at the numbers. So we have an estimated number here on Pokédata for 1600. I have TCG Player pulled up where it's selling for 2000 now. There are 4 sold, and people are actually paying those prices. Look, there's 1500, 1400, 1700, 2000, all really crazy numbers. If I look at the Umbreon has had fewer sales, but it's currently listed at 1600. So I could buy one that would be less than the ones that people bought on the market on TCG Player. If I look at eBay, like I can see like a 1500 sold here. This is a PSA 10, so it sells for more. There aren't PSA 10s for the new Umbreon yet. This is another 2000 sold. Yeah, these things they're selling for $1,400 to $2,000. It's a Japanese one. Yeah, like I know that like this is like pre-release, so all prices are generally higher during pre-release. But still, this is insane. I don't know the last time I've seen like a $1,600 card, $2,000 card. Like I'm wondering. I want to see like Surging Sparks Pikachu. Surging Sparks Pikachu. How much is that selling for? So Surging Sparks Pikachu is currently 500. I know the PSA 10 went for a lot, but these are just raw prices. If I look here, it went all the way up to like 550. Maybe there are some one-off sales they don't mention there, but yeah, it's at pretty much the peak. People are buying it at. Someone bought $600 the other day. People are buying for over 400. Like, so, I know like Umbreon and Pikachu like not quite the same, but like these prices are crazy. Like total set value is $10,000. Let's look at Evolving Skies. Like it's more than double. If you took every card of the set, it's worth more than double that of Evolving Skies. And Evolving Skies is no lightweight, guys. Like it's all relative. But if I look at these prices, you're like, oh, it's a few $100 per card. That's not normal per set. I'll show you like one of the supposed love sets, which is maybe not the best example. But like Obsidian Flames is selling for a lot. How much is it worth? It's worth $300. So I could just take the top 9 cards of Prismatic are worth more than the entirety of Obsidian Flames. And even like a better set. Like let's look at Twilight. Let's look at Twilight. Let's pull up Surging while we're at it. Okay, so Twilight Masquerade worth just under 1,000. So Prismatic is selling for 10 times more than Twilight. Surging is selling for about 1,800. So it's selling for like 5 times the amount. I know there's Masterballs and stuff, but like let's say like you take out Masterball, so let's just cut the set value in half. This thing's already worth the same amount of Evolving Skies, or actually more than Evolving Skies, because I think there's fewer Masterball cards than there are other cards. Like I'd have to actually go draw the numbers, but it's insane. Like if I compare it to Terrestrial, I noticed I haven't been keeping price tracks of Terrestrial, but like the Umbreon in Japanese has gone up recently. I noticed. I think it's probably because the Umbreon here has gotten so much more attention. People are finally starting to separate the value. These other prices are kind of the same as they were before, but the Umbreon is still a clear winner. This is why people go for the top chase rather than second or third sometimes, because it'll just rise the most, especially when it's such a prolific Pokemon like Umbreon. Yeah, so like these sort of things make me optimistic. Well, if you're as an okay, if you're trying to buy like Prismatic, maybe it's not as good for you, because this means demand's gonna soar, or it's definitely really high, and prices are cheaper now because of release day and people are fire selling to some extent. And like I mentioned in my other video how prices have gone down for everything. Like ETB is like, well, it just suddenly went down because of reprint news and all the other stuff. But yeah, the supply is gonna run out, like, because Pokemon didn't print more. Pokemon just printed the same amount. They say they're gonna print more, but they didn't actually print any more. And so you're like, yeah, sure, there's gonna be some supply coming into the big box stores, but it's gonna get eaten up immediately. Even if scalpers buy it, scalpers are going to sell it, and they're going to, people are like collectors are gonna buy and open it, or some people who are investors or scalpers or however you want to put it, they'll hold it because they know that the price is undervalued at the moment, at least for the short term. Like in the long term, like they might reprint it to the ground. The short term, like, hey, the price will go up, just wait a week or two. Why you don't fire sell it? Like I went on Facebook Marketplace and checked the prices, and I was like, yeah, it's like there's too much competition. I won't try fire sell. I had someone tell me that like he buys from Facebook Marketplace. He told me he's supposedly getting ETBs for $100 each, and like 3-pack things for like $30 each, so like $10 a pack. If you can get that, that's great. Like, I know this says like $23 and $33 market price, but like when you include the shipping, I guess it went down a little. It's like $37. It's not actually $30, guys. The price per pack should still be around $11-12 ish. It's not $10 like 151 is. 151 is a good reference point because like it does seem like it has more than 151, and there's less supply than 151, so it just makes sense it'll go up. Like, yeah, so that's why, like, I don't know how much I feel comfortable selling it for $10 a pack if I have it. Just because like I know $10 a pack is really high, but it's just gonna go higher, and like just wait until people open all the packs, pretty much. But still, it's a good opportunity for people who want it now, possibly, who can't wait for the massive reprint, because this is probably as low as it's gonna get, or as low as it can get, or in the next few days it's gonna be the low point, and then it's gonna reverse. But yeah, if I look at evolving skies, like this is like, these look like high value cards, right? And just, yeah, this Master Ball, I've heard that the Master Ball would be worth more than the normal one, but I guess that's not the case. I think that kind of makes sense because I don't know, it's just not quite the same. Like, it's not an alt art. Maybe it would look a little better. Okay. Like even this is the Japanese Sky Stream. The Umbreon in Japanese is worth quite a bit. I'm guessing there's some sort of print limitation or whatever. Like it's worth the same amount raw as the English one, but that's usually more of a special case sort of thing, I feel like. Let's look at the Sylveon. The Sylveon is, yeah, the Japanese prices are more for some reason. I don't actually know the history of that. I'd actually like to know that. If anyone can tell me. This Umbreon's worth less. This Flareon, did I even see it? I don't even see it. Flareon, Glaceon, Japanese. Yeah, they're worth about the same. But yeah. So okay, now I'm just kind of rambling at this point. Did I go over everything? So this is like eBay prices. eBay confirmed listings for raw Umbreons. Like you see, it's like 1,200. A lot of them are the PSA 10s. They sell a little more. Like it seems like you don't get a lot of sales of Umbreon because even though everyone wants it, like it still costs a lot of money. It's still an old card. And yeah, look at TCG Player. Like this isn't always accurate, but it's surpassing Surging Sparks in sales, and like Surging Sparks, even with its decline, it is still doing quite well. Like this looks like it's doing really bad, right? But that's still 100 boxes sold every 3 days, and like it's like the price has been kind of like floating around here at this 230, like 240 range, but it's still going pretty strong. And then Prismatic Supply, the ETB, the main item usually gets the most sales, but yeah, It's like 1,500 the last few days. I'm sure it's higher now. This morning at 9 a.m. I checked, and I want to see what the number is tomorrow. But yeah, see, there's just a ton of sales. A lot of people are willing to pay for the 125, 130 price. So yeah, if you have some, really don't feel too pressured to sell if it makes sense your economic state. Like if you feel scared and anxious if this is your first time, maybe you need to sell at least some of it to just get rid of the anxiety, or get some selling experience. But if this was really just like some extra money to, like, you don't need the money anytime soon, you can wait, you can handle it, you've been through this before. Like I probably wouldn't sell too much my prismatic right now unless I got someone who paid like full price or more. But that's my take on that. All right, that's it for the video, guys. Like, these prices are going crazy. I want to know how these are doing overall. I don't know if I'll track these in future videos, but because it's kind of a lot of work. But yeah, these prices are crazy. Thanks, guys. Bye.